Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. If you guys are new here, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because today we got an epic video, but I'm not going to keep you long. Before I start this video, I'm just going to go out here and say that there may be some changes to the channel, maybe a name change, but that is something I'll do in the future and I'll talk to you guys about. But anyways, let's get right into this video.
Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping. Oh my God, my whole life.
Alright guys, welcome to the vlog. Cut. Actually, now I think about it, there's no real reason to cut. But you know, forget it, we'll keep going. Anyways guys, the reason I've been making videos is because this is something big I've been wanting to do. I want to introduce to you guys $1,200 into something big, and this is it. The Mannetryx Gaming 2019 gaming setup. Let's get into it, guys. And I'm still rolling. Alright guys, I'm gonna start this video right here by saying this is something I've been planning all summer, and I'm really psyched to show it to you, so I'm not gonna give some long speech. But let's get into it, guys. Introducing the 2019 Mannetryx YT3 gaming setup. $1,200 of gaming equipment. Let's get into everything that is here, and I will show you guys step by step how I've done this. Okay guys, sorry about that montage, but I really wanted to do that. This is why I've been making videos, guys. This entire thing, everything you see here, has just been something that I've been building up over the entire summer. Now the first thing you guys will notice about everything in this room is the LEDs. Now I'm sorry, my finger was in the way of the camera, but like I said, the one thing you'll notice about this room is the amount of LEDs. Now, with my personality, I like to be upright, so I like to have different colors. I like to be really flashy with my style. I don't have that standout personality, which is why I chose these LEDs. Now, if I have the box here, I'll give you guys a little tour. I mean, not tour here, but I will tell you that for the strip lighting, the high-end lighting, which we will be getting more of, I did go with the LED lighting strip. It's the LEN. It was about $20 on Amazon. Go get me that yourself. So now the other strip I used for what's under my bed right here and what's around the back of my computer, which I didn't really do that neatly, guys, as you can see, was the Aura LEDs, guys. Now these are really good, and they are $5, only $5 for these. So I suggest you guys really go get some, because they are really worth it, and they are really cheap, and they really are bright. Like, I have my lights on and I can still see them pretty good, and they look even better through the camera. Now next up, guys, is we're going to our PC. We're going to go to our Xbox later. Right now we have our monitor here. So I'm sorry if you guys see a little like lining going up and down here, phasing, but that is just how it is. As you can see, our screen here, it's the Mannetryx logo, guys. I really like it. I was able to set this up this afternoon, and it really goes good. And the best about this, guys, it's a curved monitor. So a curved screen monitor. I don't know. I'm gonna call it monitor right now. So it's a curved monitor. I'm planning on getting a second one, so we'll have a dual monitor setup, but that will probably come sometime in August or maybe in late December, maybe December. We'll see how that goes. Next up here, guys, is my keyboard. I'll let you guys go down here and take a closer look here at my keyboard. The LEDs are really nice. It gives it that more pop out setting. And guys, I have very stubby fingers, and when it comes to typing, I really can't move them across, and when I try to type, they press against each other and rub, and that just is not comfortable. So look at this, guys. Look at the space up there that I have for this. When I'm typing, it just feels really good because I have all that space to press, and I can press down without my fingers rubbing against. So it gives me a large space to have all this hand position. Next up here is our mouse. And this is a backlight mouse. It came with the keyboard. This keyboard and mouse I got on Amazon as well for $20. So it's a really good price there. So right off, we spent $20 on the room lighting, $20 on the keyboard. That's $40 for you right there. Plus, if you count my 2 strips I lighting have on here and on the ground, that's another $10. So you can add that up to $50 just on lighting. And there's gonna be like a good amount more lighting that's on the way. So we're gonna strip that around the entire room. So that's gonna take about another 4. So that's about let's see, hold on, I'm gonna do a calculation for 1 second. That's gonna be in total, so alright, so I did the math, and it's around $90 we have in total right now. Now this mouse is a really good mouse. It's got these grips here. If you guys can see, it's really nice for my fingers. It's got the edge here and the spikes. You got my smooth out desk, which, sorry about these scratches. When we set this up yesterday, my friends didn't know they were pegs, and we didn't know they were metal, and when we set this up, we scratched it moving it across, so I'm kind of bummed about that. Now, next is my mouse here. It is color changing, and it is backlight, so plus, if I interact with it, it changes. Tap, tap, and tap. So it's really movable. It's got these side grips, and it's got a spike, which gives it an aggressive look to it. I love it. It is perfect for me. Now down here we have, I'm home alone a good amount of times, so BB gun. Don't mistake this as a real gun. This is in case you're at the house intruder. I always have my phone placed right here, or I have it charging right over here, and I can use that to protect myself, and I have my phone to call 911, so I'm always in a good scenario in case someone ever tries to break into the house. So I'm always set there. Next in here, headset. We do have a headset here, guys. It works for PS4. It's all surround sound. Next to my monitor, it works on any sort of system. Even has the adapters right here for PC, which I'm really glad it came with that. As a matter of fact, I won't get that out of there, but if I go over here, I have a second headsets, guys. This is gonna be, I'll just turn this into a headset segment. I have another one over here. I'm really glad to have. And then I got a second Koshin. But I will show you one thing about the headset that both of my Koshin headsets have right here. When I plug them in, they have an LED feature. They have an LED feature, which along with the glowing, it's a must-have, guys. These are $25. The other one was $25, the same. So that's another $50 on top of itself, just on my headsets, guys. This one up here was an Xbox One. This was an Xbox thing. It was in an Xbox box. I have another one just like that. Oh, both of those were 10, so that's around another 120. I'm not keeping count, guys. it doesn't matter about the money, it just matters about the experience to me. I'm just listing these in case you guys ever want to buy some of these items. They're really good items. Anyways, let's keep going. Alright guys, next and most importantly, this is the biggest part of my entire control. This is what controls us. Controls my monitor. It's a PAC, guys. It's a beautiful PC. As you guys can see, it has this LED function, which I really love. And when it comes with a remote control too, so I can turn between switching them off, switching them back on. Which I love this rainbow feature, guys. It gives you this nice type. I'm not trying to totally max out my look like streamers do, guys, but with their $20,000 setups, Tifu, doing too much. But I like to have my own style that isn't too much and loud. So here on the controllers we have different lighting. We have blue, purple, green, teal type blue, a green, which looks amazing on this for you guys right now. Another, wait a minute, I just went straight back. We have white, we have a pink, red, green, and I believe we have an orange here. Can we get orange up? An orange, which when in a red, that looks super aggressive. I love it. But if anything, I have to keep it on full on rainbow. This here controls the speed that they flash. So if I want to, I can click that and I slow it down, or if I want to speed it up, I can hit that, which, as you guys can see here, it's getting a bit fast, so I'm gonna hit the rainbow again, and that's how I tell. And there we go, guys. Set it right back to where I had before. That should one more. It's a Windows 10, and it's got nice 980 gigabytes here. It's a crystal, so you can see it. It's not crystal, it's got glass inside of it, so you guys can see inside there. It's really nicely set up. The way they set this to me was, when you get it, guys, it's in a giant box, multiple layers, inside and another box, inside another box. So it's got, this thing is inside 3 boxes with memory foam inside each box to hold the house, because that's how precious they find this thing. So the site where you got this, guys, Coolmaster, guys, this one is, it's really good. It's really protected. They really protect it and make sure that you guys get the best quality out of all this that you guys can. Finally, from over here, this is the last part. This is my gaming chair, guys. This is the G9000. I'm gonna go, I have the box right over here, guys, so I'm gonna give you the name. One moment. I had to go outside my house because I didn't realize I got rid of the box. So it's the JRF C51, GC51. I got the white color. It comes in different colors. FDW. Really good band. Let's go back inside. Alright, so we're back here. This thing has tube lining. Very good. It's got very good back support. Really good back support. I can change the angles, everything with a normal chair. I don't want to hang on this too long because I don't want this video to be like 20 minutes, so I'm just going to keep going. Over here with my Xbox. But actually, you know what? Before we go over there, we got more stuff. What was I going to say? We have a PS4 coming for this later this week. And I can stream the YouTube and Twitch on that PS4. So, and it's going to be a used one. I'm not going to, because I need to save money. So that's going to be around $150, possibly $150 to $200. So there's another $300. The monitor, which I need to remind myself to tell you guys, is a current monitor. It's $130. This over here was $500. So I spent a good, like, $800, I think. Let's keep going. Desk was $110. This desk was $80, so around $900 here. The streaming mic and the webcam over here on my Xbox, top of the line. This allows me to change my mode back here, guys. I want you to see this button here. It works for PC, Xbox, and PS4. And this button, and you can change that by switch. Over here, you can see this button back here, it changes the color, but that ain't just for nothing. This is green, as you guys can see over here. I'm gonna have this right here as I go through. Ah, dang it. Over here is cardioid. Best used for streaming. When I switch it, purple, bidirectional. I can use it for interviewing and still co-op streaming, which really is nice if I have friends. Hypercardioid works from noisy rooms, which in my instance, things tend to get noisy around here. And blue, which is one of my favorite for group recording, conference calls, and quiet rooms, which my room can get pretty quiet. And it also works from all directions whenever my friends are spread out throughout this room and I'm doing my streaming. It really is nice. So this mic has a whole bunch of features. One of the best, and here we have one of the best webcams ever. The Logitech C920, I think that's right. Correct me if I'm wrong. It is a really good webcam. It folds up. It has a whole bunch of modes to it. Staples on it where it has a stick side. It can work here. And it's just really good. It attaches to a whole bunch of places. I was going to look over there real quick, but I decided not to pan over there. But I keep it flat on here. And we will, since I'm going to have a PS4, I'm going to be streaming on that. I'm going to get a new webcam and mic. I'm going to see what I can do about that. But we'll see how that goes. Actually, I might call it a big for my brother sending me another webcam. Here we go, guys. Back to the Xbox. So I didn't get to cover this earlier. This is around $100. So I think that's around. I got it from GameStop used and I got it on discount deal because. Funny story, guys. Xbox 360. You see down here, which is part of my gaming setup as well. This Xbox 360. I had one the day before, so when I had that one, this was back in 2017, no, November 16th, actually November 17th, it was November 17th, I'm sorry guys. I had an Xbox 360 before, I had GTA on that, and I needed the Xbox One over here, so I sold that one. So I sold my Xbox 360 on the 16th of November, and I got this one on the same night. Actually, it was the 17th. I keep thinking 16th. It was the 17th, guys. And I had that since the 17th. And then, 18th day, we went. My brother was moving out of Chicago because he lives in California, lives in San Diego. This is his Xbox 360. I didn't know I was getting the Xbox 360 back, another one. So when I go over there the 18th, he's like, here. I'm like, what? It's my Xbox 360. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. I was like, you do? But he's like, but wait, don't you have one? I'm like, no, I just sold it yesterday, which was ironic because I literally got another one right after I sold my Xbox 360. So I came up on a win for that. Also, another fun story about this Xbox 360 here. This thing, like I said, was my brother Ryan's. He got it when it first came out, when Xbox 360 was first released. This Xbox has a very interesting history, guys. This thing has been smashed, has literally been smashed twice. Ryan got it fixed somehow. He literally got the body fixed and parts of it were fixed. It was stolen 3 times. Once when it's during the middle of summer, one in spring, 1 year, and then once on the day of Christmas. Can you believe it? On the day of Christmas, someone broke into his apartment when he was out with his friends and took his Xbox. But one of his neighbors apparently heard and called the cops, and then they found it the day after because the thieves apparently threw it into the alley and left it in a giant snowdrift, and then Ryan went out and they were searching the area. They found the Xbox 360. So it survived the snow, and the thing has had an electro short out, so this thing burst into fire. So the back of it is there's still some scorch marks. And somehow this thing wasn't destroyed. Now this is my prized possession, guys. It's dusty, but it's from 2001, and It still works. It is the original Xbox from the year it came out. Now I'm really happy with all these Xboxes. And I'm just really happy that I was able to own this. I'm not going to have a big story about that. I'm going to move on. But that's just, and I have a giant, and I have a small TV. But we had a giant TV here the other day. I moved it up. Thanks to Dave and Elijah and Jimmy. Shout out to them. But anyways, guys, let's continue. This is just some childhood stuff I have that's going to be wrong. Thomas the Tank, you guys had that on for, but don't judge me. I will find you, and I will. 1-4. Thing about being a streamer, guys, you need to have batteries. Which is why downstairs I have 2 80 packs of batteries. You can get them off Amazon. Really cheap, like $20. We have all Xbox games up here. Forza, I'm a car enthusiast, and GTA, which is just really fun game. I have a lot of friends on here, so it comes in handy to have that. A lot of kids I meet on GTA, they're like 9-year-olds. I don't know what that's about, because that's the parents play. But anyways, guys, we have a subwoofer coming in too, so that's going to be sticking around. So be ready for that. I'm going to be able to hear the bass for this thing. But with all these LEDs, I was just going to do this video and then not turn the lights off so I can see it. Here we go. All my LEDs in my room look terrific. It really gives it that line to it, and it's just really perfect for my room, guys. This room has become the epiphany of every kid's, well, at least my dream of streaming. So I'm gonna quickly hit auto so I can get that rainbow look on there. There we go. This is becoming the epiphany of streaming. And I will be doing videos in here. Over here on my camera, which I did my intro to you guys. So I'm not going to hold you guys here any longer. I'm going to end the video here on the final note that I'm happy with what I got. More stuff will be on the way. This channel will be changing. So stick around for that, guys. See you guys in future videos. Manetrix is signing off.